Alright, so if you have been in personal development for any amount of time, you will know that there is some contradicting advice. And so in this video, what I want to tackle is the idea of love yourself, self-love, versus get better, hustle, improve, and be more, do more, right? And so these things are just seemingly contradictory, but they actually go hand in hand. And if you embrace this mindset that I'm going to teach you, it's going to help you both feel better about yourself and make more progress than you ever had in your life. That's my outcome for you for this video, so let's dive right into it. So on one hand, you have this camp of self-love, acceptance, just like positive affirmations. Oh yeah, you're good enough as you are. You don't need to change anything, right? That kind of stuff. Let's get a guitar, let's sing Kumbaya by the campfire. And basically it's just like you will Namaste stuck in life, and that's okay, right? That's one camp. And so by the way, here's some breaking news for you. You actually are good enough as you are right now for the life you are living. But there's also the other side of things that I want to cover now. And so this goes hand in hand with the hustle mentality, just get more done, you need to improve, you need to get better, right? The positive side of this is, well, you are more likely to actually make progress, right? You're pushing yourself, you're being disciplined, all of those good things. Downside is, if you tell yourself like, hey, I need to get better. For so many people, it can feel like, well, if I need to get better, I'm not good enough right now, right? That is the paradox here. So how can you constantly improve while you don't diminish yourself, while you don't feel terrible about yourself? That's ultimately the question here that I want to answer. And so let me answer that question with another question. So think of someone you know, a child. Maybe it's your own, maybe it's a niece, a nephew, maybe it's the neighbor's kid, right? Think of that child. Now, here's the thing. Is that child any less of a person when it cannot do the things that an adult can? Of course not, right? Like, of course, there's a learning curve for a child. Like, you learn how to, like, crawl, then walk, speak, all of those things, right? It's a process, right? But a 10-year-old is not any less of a person when it cannot do the things a 15-year-old can. And so it's the same thing for you as well as an adult. You are not any less of a person because you're not the ultimate version of yourself, right? And so you are perfect for the life you are living right now. And so love yourself, have that positive reinforcement, but at the same time realize that just like a child, you have growing up to do, right? If your goals are bigger than your current life, that means that you are not yet the person capable of achieving those goals. And that's okay. Love yourself, accept yourself while you stay on that track towards more growth. So ultimately what it comes down to is taking the best of both worlds, mashing them together and having one straight path forward. It's not one or the other. You love yourself for who you are while you work towards the person you want to become. And here's the thing, ambition and gratitude are complements, not opposites. Many people think like, oh yeah, if I'm being grateful for what I have, like I cannot be wanting more. That's fucking bullshit, right? You can absolutely start your days, end your days, and throughout your day have moments of gratitude, while at the same time you work towards the things you truly want. And life becomes incredibly beautiful once you walk that line between the two. Right? It's a state of happiness, optimism, and ambition as well. So that's something that I have incorporated in my life. And let me tell you, there's no way I'm gonna go back to anything else. Because it's such an empowering, such a motivating state to be in. And so I would urge you to adopt this mindset of, you know what? I am who I am. I am proud of who I am. And I can become a version of myself that's even 10 times better, right? If you have that mindset, you will tackle the world. You will face your problems and you can actually grow into that person. So don't beat yourself up for not being where you are right now. Motivate yourself, love yourself while you encourage yourself to take that path of growth. You can do both at the same time, And what you also can do at the same time is pressing the like button and subscribing to the channel, because I'll be bringing you more videos that help you become your best self. So I'm Michael. I'd love to see you in the next video, but for now, I'm out of here.